And any demon come up against us and try to challenge us, we will cut them down to fuzzle.
Cut that.
That's why when I watch a Hebrew Israelite, there is not a religion that can stand up in front of us. And if you feel the bright, come and test us. If you feel that you have knowledge, come and test us. Read. Well,
you finish with that?
Verse 5.
Verse 5. Behold, the days cometh, says Yahweh,
which is this day we live in,
that I will rise up David a righteous what?
A righteous branch.
A righteous branch, and a king shall reign and prosper and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth.
And that is a future prophecy also.
Yeah.
It was talking about Yahweh Shai, but it's also 2000 years, but it's also a future prophecy that Yahweh Shai is coming back. So it will be, the status will be Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, King David, and the 144,000 men, and the rest of Israel, the 1/3. And the 2/3 who didn't believe, they're going to be coming through somebody ball sack, man. Like thus says the Lord. Yeah.
Precept.
Read.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, starting from the top. Ho, everyone that thirsted.
What?
Ho, everyone that thirsted.
Well,
come ye to the waters.
Yeah, he said everyone that thirsted, come and drink from this clean water here. This water ain't contaminated with John 3:16, God so loved the world. This ain't contaminated with that. This is pure, fresh, clean water. Read.
Spring water.
Yeah, the righteous spring. Read.
Yeah.
It is the water of life.
Yeah.
Well,
and he that had no money,
well,
come ye, buy and eat.
You know, you're going to buy this without money. But how are you going to do? You're going to use your faith in God now. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Read.
Right? Yeah. Come, buy wine and milk without money.
Yeah, come buy wine and milk. Wine and milk represented the gospel and the precepts. The word of God, without money. Come and learn your heritage without money.
Look at it, tell them, come and buy it. Come and buy, but without money. So when I'm typing in,
the knowledge of God, come and learn this knowledge.
Come and learn it without money. Because in the Christian church, you had to pay for this.
Bring it up.
That's not what? In the Christian church, you had to pay for the gospel. And how you paying for the gospel? With the wicked tithes, you have to pay tithes and offering in the Christian church. Right? They say the Lord done away with. But yet still they're telling it to pay tithes. And what tithes and offering is where you find it?
So let's bring this piece of
in the church.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 22, verse 17. And the Spirit and the bride say, come.
And the Spirit and the what?
And the bride say, come.
Who is the bride? The Israel, starting with the elect. The elect is the bride.
Well, and let him that hear it say, come.
And let him that hear it say what?
Come.
Yeah, let him that hear it say, come.
And let him that is athirst come.
And let him that is athirst come.
Yeah, athirst come.
Well,
and whosoever will, let him take the water of life freely.
So whosoever will, let them take the water of life freely.
That's not
so Israel is scattered. Hold on that. Israel is scattered to the four corners of the earth, and the Lord is telling the Israelites, whosoever will, let them come. Come and take. So you can be from Germany, from Africa, from wherever. Come and drink from this water.
Living water.
But niggas going to be put to death, thus says the Lord.
Right? Come buy wine and milk without money and without price.
Well,
verse 2. Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread?
Yeah, how you spend a can? Read that over again.
Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread?
Yeah, you go in and pay the pastor 1/3, and some people pay almost everything they have. To the demonic Catholic Church, the Pentecostal, you just name the church. And to the end, the Lord said, you pay money for that which isn't bread. That can't even feed you. That is just dogma. That is just a man's idea. And you paying money for that.
Yes,
Is it really?
Continue. And your labor for that which satisfied not.
And you labor for what?
Which satisfied not.
Yeah, you laboring for that which satisfied not. The black woman, especially the black woman, she forces her husband, come, let me take, the pastor say, we're going to be rich, so let's take this money and sow a seed.
I could just expound on some when we and the priest was now talking, right? And I was saying to him, he's saying that He's spending money for something that is not bread.
Well.
But I see it in a spiritual way. That money is time and the bread is the word.
Yeah.
Because you're spending your time on something that is not profitable.
Yeah.
That is not bread.
That is not bread.
But the word of God now, you don't have time. Just like when you come down in it, it say the same thing.
You're on point, huh? Read.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good.
And eat ye that which is what?
Good.
He said, eat that which is good, which is this word. Eat this word. He tell Jeremiah, eat what? Eat that which thou find.
Power cometh to you.
Aye.
Right? And let your soul
Yeah.
delight in its fatness.
And the Lord said, let the fatness represent the precepts in this Bible here. That is what's going to make the spirit fat and strengthen. Read that.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 3, verse 15.
Bring it out.
And I will give you pastors.
And I will give you. And I will give you what?
you pastors according to my heart.
So no more $4, no more TD Jake, no more G. Craig Lewis, no more Gino Jennings, no more none of these demonic Christian
Pastor
pastors.
Coffee.
He said, I'm going to give you pastors according to what?
Jesus the Lamb.
Can.
He said, I'm going to give you pastors according to my heart, no more Pastor Coffee. And I think he's an Elamite.
Yeah.
Pastor Coffee,
But
I think so, if I'm
He
mistaken.
is. He is.
Come.
I know he giving out. He giving
And
out.
he's an Elamite.
Right now.
Oh yeah,
he
he
giving
father is
out,
an Elamite.
he giving out
Yeah,
handouts. Giving out handouts right now, and telling everybody, well, you'll check them out people in the church, and he giving them a handout to go and collect offering.
Oh, they want you to
So
be
if there are 200 people in the church, how much you collecting? About $100 for one.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah,
Let's check it.
So it's
So I-
go like a 50,000, 100,000.
Yeah, that's what I know.
I had a mind that demon wasn't right. You know why? Because he like too much of money, and I know in Trinidad these Elamites they sell their soul for money.
They will churn for money.
They sell everything with them is money.
They will sacrifice a churn for money. And I know
Well,
I know a
continue.
couple feel well. But continue on.
To my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge.
With what?
With knowledge.
Because Hosea 4:6 say, my people are destroyed for knowledge. But the Lord said, I'm going to send your pastors, I'm going to feed you with knowledge. Where?
And understanding.
And what?
And understanding.
As Brother Malcolm I was saying, we overstand. You know, we can use the word overstand.
Yeah, you can use the word
Yeah,
understand.
we understanding, but we overstanding men now. Read.
And it shall come to pass when ye be multiplied.
When he be what?
Multiplied.
Yeah.
And increased in the land. In those days, says Yahweh, they shall say no more.
They shall what?
They shall say no more. The ark of the covenant of Yahweh.
Right, where?
Neither shall I come to mind. Neither shall they remember it. Neither shall they visit it. Neither shall that be done anymore.
That is thunder.
So, I'm going to bring on this and then we go start.
Into prophecy.
Yeah, right? That's not how.
Yeah, so he said, hey, the day is
Yeah,
coming when
continue with the-
the Lord will going to feed us with pastors according to his heart. 23, give me verse 21 here. 23:21. Jeremiah 23:21.
This is the book of Jeremiah 23 verse 1.
21.
23 verse 21.
Where?
I have not sent those prophets.
The Lord said, I have not sent these prophets. So all these
This
prophets
year.
that these people are them into with these Christian shit, the Lord have not sent them. Read. Especially
Yes.
you and G. Craig Lewis. Say you came up against the Israelites. You and Gino Jennings and that woman pastor that you know it's an abomination for a woman to even speak in the midst of men. Yeah, Paul said that. And Paul said, let them acknowledge that the things that I write unto you is the commandment of the Lord. You don't break a commandment by being a bald head, by shaving your beard. Read.
Yet they ran.
Yeah, they what?
Yet they ran.
Where?
I have not spoken to them, yet they prophesied.
Yeah, he said, the Lord said, I have not spoken to them, but yet they out there about their prophesying what? Lying things to the people. Read. Verse 22.
Yeah. But if they had stood in my counsel,
He said, if they had stand in my council, they stood in the council, if they had come to One West. I don't feel that way.
Man.
I ain't talking about General Yohana. I'm talking about the days of Aria and Marsha was there. I ain't talking about General Yohana time. But
This is the book.
hold on. If they had come from One West in the days of Aria and Marsha, they don't understand the gospel a little bit, but they don't understand the gospel. So now we telling them though, tune into GMS, Great Millstone, Taha, Gaba, Ramla, Raka.
Yes.
Those are the men of the Lord.
And had caused my people to hear my words.
Well,
Then they shall be turned from their evil ways.
then they will not turn. See if they start listening to Taha, Gaba, Ramla, and Raka, then they will turn from your evil ways. Humble yourself and listen to the true men of the Lord. Read.
And from the evil of their doings.
And from the what?
From the evil of their doings.
Yeah, because I love to magnify the men of the Lord that did stand in the gap for the people of the Lord and did teach them the correct knowledge. You know, the Bible says that the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honors. That's why I boast at my elders that taught us this truth.
You will bring that. I have a precept here.
Go ahead, bring up the precept.
Right? This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 20.
Yeah.
And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction,
Don't be passed through slavery and from day to day trials and tribulation. Well,
yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
Yet we teachers ain't going to be removed from a corner. That's why I made the little statement. They should have, if they didn't listen to the teachers from one rest, they'll be able to say something. Now in the days of Masha and Arya, now you got Great Millstone.
Yeah.
Tahagaba, Ramla, Raka.
And
these brothers ain't moving from, and these brothers
no corner.
in no corner. These brothers out on YouTube, all over YouTube, preaching the gospel.
And on the highways and the
Big up
byways.
brother Malcolm and all the brothers of GMS. Even my brother who brought this truth in Trinidad, Booker, bring him up too. Blessed, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead.
But thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
But your eyes gonna see your teachers.
Right.
Right? And thine ear shall hear a word behind thee saying, this is the way, walk ye in it.
And yeah, you in your mind, the Spirit of God is gonna put it in your mind. Hey, listen to these men here. This is the way, walk in it. But if you ignore that, it shall be your portion.
When you turn to the right hand and when you turn to the left hand.
It's all prophesied. And the Lord already knew what Jake would do from the beginning. You understand?
Now continue this last verse.
Jake cannot hide from the Lord. Read that.
Right? Right? And when you turn to the right hand and when you turn to the left hand, you shall defile also the covering.
You shall what?
Defile also. Let me go into that word defile. Let me go into that word defile quick.
I have a precept
after
them false prophets he has now bringing in. The brother Howard was in 23-21, that Jeremiah 23-21. I have a precept about that.
That's why priest boy.
Yeah, defile. Yeah, the word defile. Right? The synonyms for defile. Spoil.
What?
Spoil. Sully. Mar. Impair. Debase. Degrade. Pollute.
What?
Pollute.
I love that word. Pollute.
Poison.
Poison. That's another good word. They poison.
Corrupt.
They corrupt. Poison, pollute, corrupt. And I love the word corrupt too. They corrupt this gospel.
Let me read the scripture. Let me read it back over again to show you why I'm going to the word. Right? And ye shall defile also the covering of thy graven images.
Oh yeah, we're gonna I can't.
Right?
Right. So now we're gonna pollute it, defile it, corrupt it. We're gonna tear that fucking thing down.
Right? Yeah. Tarnish, infect, foul, befoul, dirty, soil, stain, destroy. And here the best part. And here the destroy is the second to last best part, right? But here you know we Jakes is like feeling we meat for last, right? Here the best part for last. Ruin.
Yeah, we're gonna ruin the whole thing.
We're gonna ruin.
And nobody can ruin but Jake. Jake loves to do that.
Right? These graven images here of silver and the ornament of thy molten images of gold thou shalt cast them away as menstruous cloth. Then like when a woman sees she menstrual, what she do with the pad? Not throw it away.
Yeah, she can keep that in.
Right? As menstrual cloth. Thou shalt say unto it, get thee hence. So when we come into the truth, right? And know who we are, and know the word, the true word, but not so forth. And know that all these nonsense here and all that is affiliated with it, especially Christianity, we will ruin that. And that is what we're doing right now. We're ruining. And who gave us Christianity? The so-called white man. So we ruining not only Christianity, but we're ruining you, Esau. You, the so-called white man. You, we are ruining you, your system, your establishment, everything that you give unto my people. We are ruining it, and we are ruining you.
Bring it out by the time.
Alright, this is Isaiah chapter 29 verse, I'll start from verse 9. Verse 9. Stay yourself and wonder, cry ye out and cry. They are drunk, but not with wine.
But not with what?
Not with wine.
They're not drunk with wine. Go ahead. Just now read it over again. Read it over again.
Stay yourself and wonder, cry ye out and cry. They are drunk, but not with wine.
They are drunk with what?
But not with wine.
Yeah, the Lord said they are drunk, but not with wine. Wine represents the stimulation and revelation of this word. Which is
I can just bring something to back up that, brother, right there. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine.
So that wine, the brother on point with the precept, that wine is the philosophies of this world. They're drunk with that. But
and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
So the kings of the earth have committed what?
Fornication with her.
We translate with our people, because we are natural born kings of this earth. And we committed fornication with her by accepting her philosophy. Really.
And the merchants of the earth are wax rich through the abundance of our delicacies.
Now who is the merchants of the earth? The Rothschild, the Rockefeller, the big builder, the
Builders,
the Queen of England. You just name it. They all wax rich out of her. China is become rich out of America.
Alright. They staggered, but not with strong drinks. For Yahweh had poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep.
Meaning to say that our people in a dead state. The word sleep meaning dead. That you're dead. And your spirit, not physically dead, spiritually dead. But now the gospel is here to wake you up to realize, but wait a minute. We know, from the time we open up your eyes, you had to wake up. We are the Israelites. Now we understand why we're going through what we're going through. Now we understand why brothers in Lavanty hate brothers in John. Now we understand why the beat, it's not so much of gunshots in the beat and in Silots. The curses in Deuteronomy 28.
We're the only people when they go through
close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Yeah, for 400, almost 500 now.
500 because
we close the eyes. And the Bible says after 3.5 years, with the 350 years, then we begin to open up again when we read the book of Revelation.
But what I want to say is the reason why we always be saying 500, because yes, it's over 400 years they take us from West Africa and bring us over here. But also we cannot forget about 1498 when that wicked stinking Edomite by the name of Christopher Columbus, when he came over here and started dealing with the northern kingdom. You understand? This is also for you stinking. Let me bring back out the article now.
Bring it. You have a piece that you want to bring out?
No.
You have a piece that? Yeah, Revelation 18, boy.
Revelation 18:6. No, later pass.
Hold on.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 6.
5 to 6.
From verse 5, right? He said, for her sins have reached unto heaven.
So the white man said, so your sins have reached unto heaven. And you are the whole of Europe, read.
And Yahweh had remembered her iniquities.
What is the iniquities? Enslaving the children of Israel. That is what they did. You enslave the children of Israel. You touch the apple of God's eye. Read it again.
That is the link with Deuteronomy 32 and 7. Right. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh had remembered her.
What?
Had remembered.
No, he forget.
No, remember.
No, he said that small thing we all let bygones be bygones.
Nope. remembered for iniquities.
For what?
So
For
then-
iniquities.
Hold on. So we have a power who remember iniquities. They think God forget about that and say let bygone be bygone. That the priest say no.
He said, reward her even as she rewarded you.
He said reward her even as she rewarded you. Read.
And double unto her.
Again, I'm going back to my brother Sakari. You see, you all.
And what? That's
Hold on. He said, I'm going back to my brother Sakari.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sakari said, we GMS. Sakari said, GMS. Let's go to extreme with the punishment for Esau. We have. What the Lord said?
The Lord said, remember her even as she rewarded you.
So now think about this, also. Think about what the so-called white man did to us, and the Lord said, you're going to double unto the white man all that he did to you. Double.
Right? Let me finish.
Go ahead, yeah,
Right?
finish it off.
And double unto her, double according to her works.
He said, double unto her, double according to what?
To her works.
Yeah, so when we tell you we're going to ravish and destroy and ravish the woman, Sakari said, no, we don't see that. Hey, we're going to do that, Alice, so we're going to do it.
And that word double, what that word double goes back to? That word double goes back to worse than what they did us.
Worse than what they did.
Go ahead. Right? Fill into the cup, fill into her the cup. Go ahead. In the cup she had filled.
All right, according to her works, in the cup which she had filled, fell to her double.
So Sakari fell to her double. You know it is a double? Unto somebody, things that you never do to me, I'll do it to you. That's what that's what the Lord said.
But here in the book of Ecclesiasticus chapter 20 say now.
Bring it out.
This is Ecclesiasticus 20 and 9. There is a sinner that had good success in evil things, and there is a gain that turneth to loss.
Right.
Verse 10. There is a gift that shall not profit thee, and there is a gift whose recompense is double.
Whose recompense is what?
Is double.
Yeah, it's double. So the Lord said we're going to double unto them all that they did unto us. That is thus says the Lord.
I'm going to 2 years this weekend. And I will send
You understand? We're going to double to them what they did to us.
Right?
Alright, thank
You
you.
understand? We're going to take the microchip. We're going to take the microchip in that day. You're going to want to take that microchip in that day.
Done.
You understand?
Done.
We're going to want to be working for the system in that day. Yeah, the system make us niggas.
We want to see the system fall and
We're going to
crash.
make the system crash in the name of Yahweh.
Bashem,
Yahushai,
Bashem, Rakah, Kadash.
Well up.
You go ahead.
Well up.
Bring it out. Bring it out. What scripture are we? Let me start to bang on the sword and bang prophecy there now.
Yeah, bring it out.
We start to bang prophecy here now. Especially for them. Right? Isaiah, this is the book of Isaiah. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 34. I'll start with 34. The book of Isaiah chapter 34. Starting from the top.
Let them come.
Care about them,
And the point about it, they won't come out. They will just stay there. There'll be like two mutes staying in the van.
Right?
They won't come out.
Isaiah chapter 34. Starting from the top.
Go ahead.
Come near, ye nations.
Come near you what?
Come near, ye
The
nations.
Lord said, come near all the nations. Read.
To hear and hearken ye people.
He said, come near ye nations and hearken ye people. Go ahead.
Let the earth hear,
Let the earth hear.
and all that is therein, the world, and all the things that come forth of it.
Go ahead.
For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations.
For the indignation of the Lord is upon what?
All nations.
Yeah, for the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations.
So then
the Lord wrath is upon all nations.
So then how how John 3:16 fitting in again, right? And his fury upon all their armies.
And the fury against what?
All their armies.
And the Lord sent the fury upon all their armies. All their armies, the Marine, the Coast Guard, what America?
Air Force, the Navy.
The Navy, that is what I want to say, the Navy.
The Navy SEALs, the Army Ranger, the MASOC is Marine Special Forces,
Right.
the Marine Recon, Army Recon, Whilst again they have
And that plain
then are the special forces itself, right, which goes under the code name the unit. They are different branches. Well, there's 5 branches, but each branch have what they call splinter branches. You know, like you have a glass, one glass, and the glass fall and break. It break up into what? Into splinters. Many pieces, right? So each branch of their military, right, it have an offshoot as some other military aspect.
Go ahead.
Right? So, as the scriptures say, right?
Air Force.
Well, yeah, the Air Force, we don't know I don't call out the Air Force already. Right? And that's good thing I call it. Because the Navy also, it have the Air Force and it also have Navy pilots.
Right.
Right? It also have Marine pilots, right? And the Marine pilots, what they fly the British Harrier. Right. Because the Harrier, the British Harrier, it is used strictly for the Marines.
Right.
Right? To do air, they are like backup for the Marines to perform air strikes and whatnot.
Yeah.
You understand? It is flown by Marines for Marines.
Yeah.
So you see how much splinter units it have within even one brand. Because the Marine, it don't just only have the Marine fighting force, right? It has the Marine recon, right? Well, you should know it's in reconnaissance, because our military power do not go to invade a nation just like that. They have to do something what is called reconnaissance.
Bring it out.
Right? They must go and recon the battlefield. See to make up their strategies. Right? They have to do reconnaissance, find out who is the weak ones, who is the strong ones.
Just like what Columbus do to the Caribbean.
He came and recon. He came and do a reconnaissance, and went back to the Queen of Spain, and let she know, hey, these people, it has some of them who will fight for we, and it has some of them who ain't go fight for we and whatnot so forth, and they have plenty of riches. Once we conquer them, we know how much the spoils that we will get. It wouldn't be only silver and gold and whatnot, but also slaves.
Yeah.
You understand?
You know something? Something now come to me. When you go back to movies, like cartoons like Pocahontas and these kind of movies, you don't see what you're now talking about. Because some wanted to fight with them and some was against them. And them was what? They were Gadites.
Yeah, they were Gadites,
and they were from the southern tribe.
Yeah,
the northern tribe. You understand? So look, even in movies, they're showing you these things what we saying. So it's not something history have a way of always repeating itself.
Yeah.
And it keeps happening over and over, and there's nothing new under this one.
And also, you know that typing it on honest, you know what I'm saying too? Yeah. Israel always had freaking cools, and Israel always had sell-out niggas, sell-out Uncle Tomahawks, and sell-out Uncle Toms.
Yeah.
Always, Israel always had that. But here what's going on? As Isaiah 13 and 15 say, those who join unto them shall be thrust through with the sword. So he's going to fall with the so-called white man, you nigger man and nigger woman who want to hang on to the so-called white man. He's going to die with them because they have a special death coming to them.
And it even goes back to what we were saying with the difference between the 144,000
and the two-thirds.
The difference is here now is that the father don't want that 2/3 because he don't want to sell out niggas around he.
Yeah, that's the bunch
he
of
don't want
sellouts.
them kind of people around he. The father don't want them around he. So that's why he said this time is only a remnant. Isaiah 11 and 11. Is only a remnant he will be coming for and not the whole of Israel. He saved the whole of Israel on many occasions, but he is not coming back for the whole of Israel this time. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, right? Right? His fury is upon all their armies.
Yeah.
He had utterly destroyed them.
Yeah.
He had delivered them to the slaughter. And what is that? What that tie back into? World War III. Right? World War III is coming. And it is coming on a massive scale. World War I, which was 1914 to 1918. World War II, which was 1939. Yeah, just now, bring it out.
You bring it out.
Yeah.
You see, hold on, because you see everything we say, we go back to scriptures to prove it. The Bible says like go through and every man a liar.
Right? What I'm saying is this. these two world wars that take place, World War III is going to make these two world wars like a walk in the park. Right? This is the book.
Yeah, and hold on, and it's going to start with Venezuela. It's going to start in Venezuela, and that war that brings in Venezuela is going to end up in Megiddo. That's how we know it's
if you watch what America doing, all the agreements they had, the peace treaties they had with other nations and countries, they're breaking all right now.
And we give all praises to that. Tell you how about we happy.
Them.
That's not it. They bring Obama when Obama was in power, right? Whole Revelation 9 and 12 day for me, and then they go Revelation 11.
You hold Revelation 11.
Then they go Revelation 11, 14. Right? I want to say this here. Back when Obama was in power, what Obama do? Obama made a nuclear treaty with Iran, because we're not stupid. When Iran did come up with a nuclear program back, let me say, in the early 2000s, right? When Iran did start up with a nuclear program, they were saying that they're making the nuclear program for domestic purposes, which is electricity. But we ain't stupid. We don't know what the nuclear program was for. The nuclear program was for nuclear armament, right? We're not stupid, right? But when Obama came into power, because long time America wanted us to run into Iran, but they knew that Iran is making nuclear weapons, so they ain't stupid. They ain't gonna tell us go and run into that country just so. And we know it's for the oil. We know it's for Iranian oil that they want. That's why they went into Iraq and to Libya and all them things, right?
Hold on 2 minutes. And the scripture say that Esau is never satisfied.
They're never satisfied, right? But let me continue. Good one there, brother. Right? So what they do when Obama came into power, Obama did made a treaty. Right? A nuclear treaty with them. All they don't call it discontinue from all the nuclear program, and we will lift the sanctions that we had put onto you, what Bush had put onto you, right? Because remember Bush served for 2 terms, right? And within those 2 terms, Bush was putting sanctions upon Iran, right? And oil embargoes and whatnot, so forth. Obama come and say, all right, they say if all they want me to discontinue the nuclear program, lift off the sanctions. It has to be fast and give and take. Obama say all right. He lift off the sanctions, and they say they discontinue. When the great Trump, the last Trump, right? Because he is the last Trump, and we happy for that, right? When he came into power, what he do? He discontinued that Iran deal, right? Back. When was he ended at the Cold War? But let me Google it. Let's see what. Because what was the man name? What was his Gorbachev? Is his name?
In Russia?
Yeah, who they signed? Yeah, right. When Gorbachev and Reagan.
Right, that is the 2 presidents.
Right, and Ronald Reagan did sign that treaty concerning intermediate range missile that go in short ways, right? Like missile that could reach from like here to, let me say, Barbados or Grenada, right? Missile that can reach within Europe. Nuclear missiles that can reach within Europe, not intercontinental ballistic missile that can lead from one continent to another continent. Short range, right?
Something else, exactly.
Right? Short range missiles. They did a treaty with them from since back in that time, right? I think that